Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you are ready for this match. We have AR versus Numelops. This is like such a sick match, I cannot describe it. So, this is an absolute sick match, and we gotta start with Zeitgeist. So, we have two maps that have been banned, and the two maps were the following. We had Origins and the Final Goodbye, which had been banned. So we're gonna start with Zeitgeist because the map order has changed. Because Dreamer will be the last map, Winter's Breath will be the second last map, and Zeitgeist will be the first match. And now we're gonna go into the first round here. For anyone who's not familiar with this format, it's a team format. So you're collecting points in a team, and the team with the most amount of points is winning it. You need 7 rounds to win it. If it's 6-6, you need a 2 points difference to win it. So it can also get a 9-7 or an 11-9, but not a 10-9. So you need to win one more round after that. As we go into the first round, we see the AR team here with BCP, Paragraph, and TK playing against Crazy, Dan, and Darkbringer playing for Team Numelops. BCP is falling a bit behind. We see Numelops in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looking good for them, as also Darkbringer and Dan have good speed compared towards Crazy here, who's of course also playing for Team Numelops, and Paragraph is at the moment in lone first position, and this is not enough, and that's the first points for Team Numelops here. And look at the times, 54.51 by Paragraph here. I mean, that's just a sick time, and there we can see the level and the difference, of course, from the prior match. So Dan, Darkbringer, and Crazy getting up to 11 points, and that's the exact amount of points you need, because there are 21 points that are distributed among the players in total. So you need 11 points to win a round, and we see the first bonk there. Who was that, actually? It was, I think, a player from Team AR, by the looks of it. Yeah, it was Paragraph and TK still alive, and BCP makes that mistake. So the Australian player has made that mistake there, so that is unfortunate for him. And now it is a triple lead here for, no, pardon me, it's a double lead for Team Numelops, because Paragraph is still here and tries to deny some points. He needs to get that first position, so let's go ahead into Paragraph's point of view here. Looking very good for him, as he has a lot of speed accumulated here, but Dan and Darkbringer are just defending their title, or their positions here. Dan not with the best speed, though. Paragraph with a more direct approach here. Let's take a look into the ending, but it's not enough here for Paragraph to come anywhere closer, and Darkbringer will clock in another sick time here, point 67, and this is the next point for Numelops. So nice performance here from them on Zeitgeist thus far. And you can see Crazy losing out on a little bit of momentum, but still it is enough for them to win the round, because they got first and second position and the next point onto their pocket. So you can see the level on this one. This is absolutely ludicrous of a level here. How this map is developing. Crazy not with the best start, wanted to accumulate a little bit more speed there, but it wasn't really working out for him. So he finds himself point 15 behind, gives us a good overview over the player field though. It is TK almost clipping it on the outside, but he didn't do so, and what a close fight are we witnessing. Let's go to the fight here. We see BCP also dropping a bit behind, but then we have Dan, TK, Darkbringer, and BCP fighting it out here for the top positions. It is Darkbringer with more speed over Paragraph here in this part, but yeah, they need that first position here. What a close fight. TK and Dan. Is Dan taking it or not? Will he snipe TK in the ending? He has more speed, and he will do so indeed. Is someone else is getting it? No, but what a sick round again, and Numelops are taking the third round here. So great ending from Dan, and also Darkbringer defending his third position. So great fights here to secure themselves, or to secure Numelops the third point. And yeah, what a great level here from Numelops that they are bringing to the tarmac. And yeah, let's see. I think we have the first mistake again here. Yeah, TK. Oh, this is not good for Aurora Racing Silver here, as TK is finding himself so far behind. Goes super close there. Has almost clipped there. But yeah, this is such a great level here. Such a just great display of skill from those players. And yeah, it is Dan finding himself in first. But then we have Paragraph and BCP behind, so they can make some damage. Darkbringer, his teammate, is on P4. So currently it's the round here for AR, if they're gonna stay like that, despite Dan being on 1. It is not enough. Darkbringer needs a 3rd position here, and he attacks BCP though. He attacks him, and BCP is not having the most amount of speed here, but comes closer towards him. Is BCP gonna overtake him here? Oh, this is so close for him. Oh, but it's not enough. So this will be another round here for Numelops. This is crazy. Or can he actually finish? No, it's actually a tie, because one Numelops player cannot finish. All right. Okay, then I was wrong with that. One Numelops player has made a mistake, so this is the tie round. And yeah, still a 0.4x. Wow, this time is absolutely crazy. Absolute crazy time here from all of those players. And it's going to the round number 5. So 3 map wins, but this was a tie. This can occur when there is 1st and 3rd. And then all the other players are finishing. And the team with 1st and 3rd position has a DNF on their side. This is how it can happen. It happens quite often, actually, I want to say. Yeah, I think like once every map, I would say. Alright, so Darkbringer and Dan. So the double D lead for Numelops. Nice for them. Let's take a look here onto TK, who's in a close proximity, but makes the mistake. Was almost able to save that, but how can you react if you make a mistake? It's almost impossible there, but nice reaction time there from him. But it's not enough here, and Darkbringer and Dan are taking it home here again with another 54.34. That is a great time, I have to say that. Wow, that is a crazy good time. A 0.34 it is. Wow, that is absolutely crazy. So, nice time here from Dan, getting himself 28 out of 30 possible points. That is, wow, that is impressive to see. So, Dan is ready, and he shows us how and why he's ready. Okay, next round, 4-0 for Numelops. That's a clean sweep. But, I mean, the rounds are so close. So, I mean, they're not playing against someone or a team that is bad. They're playing against a top-tier team here, and Numelops is just showing why they are in the first seed, or where they were in the first seed of the seeding. And currently it is looking good for them again, but there's also Paragraph here who wants to make some damage here towards Dan. So far it's looking good here for Paragraph. Very good line over that port, accumulates a little bit more speed here than Dan, and therefore claims himself that first position. So great speed from Paragraph over Dan, and he will take it. This will be a good time. Darkbringer can overtake his teammate here in the ending maybe, but it's not enough. And BCP and TK actually get themselves... no, actually BCP gets... No, TK gets sniped in the end by 6,000, and this is what has the round decided, and this will be another round for Team Numelops. So that's how close it is. 6,000 of a second, and Crazy snipes it there in the ending. So that was, yeah, very important. I mean, you guys think, okay, those last positions are not important, but there you can see how important they are. And, yeah. So, Kuna, the format. Okay, I'm explaining it to you. So, you get points on your respective position. Let's say BCP gets first now. He won't. Then you get 6 points for your team. Then your teammate gets 4 points in 3rd position. So you get 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 points for the respective positions. The more points, the better. Okay? Alright. So 6 points, and you also have 2 other teammates, and the points will be summed up. So let's say here in this round, TK and Paragraph are in 1st and 2nd. And this is exactly what I was talking about. 1st and 2nd is enough. So they collect 6 plus 5 points. As you can see here, they get 6 plus 5 points. Here, 11 points, and they only have 9 points here. So 11 points is more than 9 points, and that's why they are winning. And another sick time, by the way, 0.36. That is absolutely crazy. And that means that they're gonna take this point here. As you can see, they got their first point, Aura Racing Silver. They're in Team Red, okay? And you need 7 points to win it. No, there's no 5v5. There's only a 3v3 in this particular tournament. So that's how it goes. So Aurora Racing got their first round with a very good round, actually. I mean, they somehow aced them, if you exclude that DNF there from BCP. But that's how it works. I think I explained it quite well. And if you have 7 points, of course, you will win the map. And you need to win 2 maps. We have 3 maps, so best of 3 to advance into the final. Okay, so next one here, we have Dan, actually, who was on first, but gets attacked by Paragraph here. So another good round here for AR, but they need more than just 5 and 6 here. So it is not enough here for Paragraph because there's the Numelops wall behind him. Still, again, a good time here, 0.45. But it's not enough here to take this one home. So, yeah, it is Paragraph, unfortunately, not able to carry his team here. Despite he has 39 points. Crazy performance. And speaking of crazy, it is Crazy with 15 points. So he's also not the strongest player of his team. Making some mistakes and maybe just securing the battles in the back. And I mean, saying Crazy is not the strongest player is so wrong because Crazy is such a good player. It's unbelievable to say that. So, it's unbelievable to say, but Paragraph with a mistake. So, Cena's Apple, you're also a caster. And just when you do something, Cena's Apple, as a caster, you will jinx people. You should know that, mate. You should know that, mate. And you just jinxed him, so thank you, Cena's Apple. No, just kidding. All good. But yeah, we both are pretty good in jinxing, though. And as we see Darkbringer versus Dan here. So we see only one player from Team Aurora Racing. And this is actually the map point. So this will be the 7-1 for Team Numelops. BCP cannot do anything against that, even though it's a tie and BCP takes that map win. But it's not enough for them. And yeah, that's the GG on the first map. Numelops taking it 7-1 clean sweep, but BCP has gotten himself that there. So, first map goes down here to Numelops. I almost wanted to say AR. Okay, next map. Hopefully there the chat overlay is a bit better. Or should I make it a little bit smaller? Because you guys are spamming like crazy. I guess I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, so first map is done. And now we have Winter's Breathe by Ethel and Kiesler. Also a very cool map. And yeah, now AR needs to win this. But look who's playing! Look who is playing! Guys, prepare your comments. What the fuck? Muda not first? So no, I think Muda will be an important player for AR. As well as Mooney and TK playing. So a very strong lineup here for them. And maybe they didn't practice that much on map 1. Who knows, who knows? I don't know. I'm not sure how well they level out. But I mean, it's just hard to beat Numelops. So it's a great fight. And I think they've practiced everything. Yeah, actually Kanzinka was playing on this map. Actually, Gray Space Arena, no face. Nice name. Yeah, Origins is banned, true. Origins is banned. So we have 5 maps in the map pool, and we had Origins and the final goodbye banned. So hopefully, we're gonna see Dreamer. But yeah, 2 warm-ups before we're gonna go live. And also Cena's Apple is playing. So Cena's Apple, who was in the chat, also a caster for Spam. Does a very good job, I have to say. Really dig those casts. Is playing here for Numelops with Dan and Darkbringer. And then we have Mooney, Muda, and TK playing for AR. Alright. So this is an important map, of course, for both teams. But it's more important for AR, of course, to win this one. To get in the... Yeah, of course, I mean, it's not to say it's more important for this or that team. They just have to win both. They both have to win it, so... Alright, so we see Winter's Breathe. A map that I would say is not that easy. It looks easy, but there are a lot of difficult turns, especially like the ending, like where you have to adjust your car just perfectly fine. I mean, the last 10 seconds of that looked very interesting. And yeah, also, fun fact, true. AR Silver lost against Hydra on this one. True that. So let's go into the first round. So let's see if they're gonna make something happen. But they missed out on a lot of players, I think, there. So let's take a look. Let's take a look here how they're doing it. Cena's Apple and Darkbringer are in the lead, though. And let's take a look onto Muda here. Oh, makes a mistake there. Clipped the wall a bit, and thus he lost some speed by the looks of it. So you can see he falls behind 0.2 of a second and counting. So that was not the greatest start here for Muda. Okay, Dan, Sinus Apple, and Darkbringer have the triple lead here for Team Numelops. So that is a good start for them. But just when I say that, I see someone there. I see TK and also Darkbringer not with the best line here. Loses on a lot of speed. So it is Muda who can come a little bit closer. So TK is taking that first position though. So I was actually having a knick in my optic, yeah, as you say in German. And yeah, TK clocking in a 52.68. Pretty good time, I would say, concerning the local record here. Not sure how fast it is, but I think it is pretty fast. What's the WR here, guys? Maybe someone of you can tell me. And yeah, it is Numelops taking that first point. All right, next round. Next round. Oh, Mooney with a mistake makes the mistake that also Muda has done here. But also Muda is not that far in the mix here. He's 0.2 behind, but gives us a good overview here. We see Darkbringer, TK ahead of him, and then there's Sinus Apple fighting it out with his teammate Dan. So Sinus Apple and Dan with a good line there. But yeah, one player has died completely, and this is of course Mooney there. So that wasn't that good. But TK with a good line here in the ending comes closer towards Dan here. But Dan again with another good time with a 0.72. That is nicely executed. And the next point here for team. Yeah, the next point. Okay, Darkbringer finished in last ahead of Mooney. Okay. So the scoreline was now 11-10. But yeah, great race. Let's go ahead in this camera here. Oh, Mooney! RIP! Oh, no. There was a bong and a half. Okay, so thus far, not a lot of mistakes are happening here. Especially that full crash there from Mooney. But that was a yeet and a half. Oh, and also Darkbringer with a mistake. So now it's a 2v2. It's a 2v2, but TK and Muda have to push it here. They have to push it. Oh, but it's another player dead. 3 players are dead. And yeah, Muda needs to rely on 2 mistakes now from Sinus Apple and Dan. But they look to be safe here. And this will be the next point for Numelops. Oh no. But yeah, 3 mistakes. Muda with a lot of speed though, but it's not enough because they have to make those mistakes. But great ending still from Muda, coming a considerable amount closer. Times were rather conservative here in this round with a 0.91. We have seen 0.6x's, but still a sick time here. Everything below 53 is very good. But yeah, it's looking very good here for Numelops here. 3-0 is the scoreline. And this is, yeah, very good. This is very, very good for them. Alright, let's go into the next round here. We see, again, Muda not with the best start yet again. So it seems that he didn't really put too much practice into those tracks, but nice SDs here, but decreases, or the gap extends, let's say it like that. And it's Dan versus Mooney here in that battle for that first position. So again, a very favorable round here for AR. We see against AR, I'm sorry, and for Numelops, because we have a lot of blue players in the lead. Mooney needs to get first, and then TK needs to get third. So they're losing their battles at the moment. And it is Dan winning this round here over Mooney. And then we have seen his Apple in third, and TK risking it there with the DNF actually. So this is not good. And the next point for Numelops, they're fully falling apart. They just have to refocus here and get their job done. But so far it is not looking good here for Aurora Racing Silver. They're getting clean swept here. This is not good. Not good at all, guys. Okay, next round. Let's take a look here onto TK. TK with a good SD there, but it is one player who falls a little bit behind, and it's Muda again. So Muda with a mistake and the DNF actually. So this is not... Oh no, never mind actually. Who actually made that mistake? It was displayed differently. Okay, actually it's looking very good for AR now. Sorry for my mistake there. Muda didn't make that mistake. It was actually Darkbringer who made that mistake there and has died. So this is an important point here for AR. They just don't want the draw. But Cena's Apple with more speed. Is he taking it? It's a tie. And the tie is in favor for AR. So this was important here. 1,000 of a second. And the tie goes for AR. And they bring themselves on the score. But that's a big F for Numelops. But also, I would say, yeah, deserved for Aurora Racing to make this a match more interesting. But yeah, a tie to the thousands there. You don't see that often that this will decide so much, but there you can see the level of this competition. It's absolutely crazy. And yeah, let's go into the next round. Bonk by TK. This is not good. This is not good for Team AR, as Mooney and Muda now have to do the dirty work. They have to get first and third or first and second, and so far it's not looking good. But Muda is getting a lot of speed though. A lot of momentum has been built, but makes the same mistake as his teammate. Oh my god, there was a synchronous fail. Oh my god. Muda and TK and as well as Mooney all have died here. So that was a big F. And the next point and the ace for Numelops. So yeah, that was not good. Our racing is completely falling apart, unfortunately. But yeah. Numelops is just playing too good here. I can just say that they're just playing too good, and it's hard to really do something against that. Okay, 5-1. If they win the next map, or the next point, the next round here, they have a match point and can make it into the winner bracket final. And so far, it's looking good. Muda, again, not with the best start here. It's not looking good for the down-under player here. So, Muda has to push it a little bit. But gets a very good trajectory here. Goes up into P3. Not the best SD there. So, Darkbringer's overtaking him here. So, Dan versus Mooney in the lead, or in the top here. Let's take a look onto Dan. As he's attacking Mooney, who's getting first. It is actually 8,000. Mooney's getting first. And that's the next point here for AR, despite that wonky section there from them. But it was seen as Apple making a small mistake and finding himself on P6. So 5-2. And yeah, nothing, or everything is open here still. Especially if they get the next point as well. Then the momentum is definitely on their side. Okay, next round. Round number 8 is coming up here. It is Mooney with a very good start, but Cena's Apple has gotten it a little bit better with a different line by the looks of it. So Cena's Apple is leading. Dan, very inside aggressive line here, goes into the lead. That was nicely executed, but the other players are pushing it though. This is a very close round. As you can see, it is Muda, 0.1 behind it. This is Fullspeed at its finest. That is such a great display of skill here. This is such a nice performance from all of those players. As you can see, Muda going up to P3. Cena's Apple is now getting eaten alive by Muda, and Muda up from P4 to P2 here, and this will be the next point for Team AR, and this is what I am talking about. What a great round from AR. Wow, that was absolutely crazy. Really nice round here, I have to say that. And they want to do the break, tactical break, understandable, because they lost 3 rounds in a row now, and they have a 2 minutes pause now, and guys, exactly that is what I was talking about. Aurora Racing Silver has the momentum on their side now, and Numelops is taking that break. A 2-minute break here from Numelops, taking the tactical timeout. Muda and also his teammates TK and Mooney are doing a fantastic job of pressurizing them, but Numelops needs 1 more point in order to make it to the match point. So that's really important for them, because if Aurora Racing Silver wins now this round, it's a very important point now. So let's take a look here how it will go. So 2 minutes pause, but it's absolutely crazy. The level on this competition, it is absolutely crazy. And this is the semifinal, guys. This is the semifinal, and let's go back into the in-game opener. Oh wait, it's snowing outside. Whoa! Whoa! It's snowing outside. Lucas was right. And we are live again. As you can see, actually. No, never mind. Never mind, we are not live yet. It's snowing, guys. It's snowing. Kai, cast your magic. I'm trying my best. Oh, man. Okay, so I thought the break is over, but it is Dan just rejoining. Okay, so it might be a snowstorm coming up here. So it's like weird for people when I talk about snow, right? And then they they have never seen snow because they're people who never saw snow. But yeah, good luck, have fun. The break was definitely needed for Numelops there to regain their focus, but also like for AR to maybe regroup and refocus and say, come on, we got this, we can make this, we have the pace, you know, encourage them to make something happen. So let's go to the next one. TK with a beautiful turn there, and also Mooney doing it very well. So they're on P1 and 2. Dan, however, is finding himself in a close proximity here. Mooney not with the best amount of speed there, goes a little bit too far outside there. So now it's Dan all of a sudden from third to first. What a great round, and we see one DNF already, and it's by Muda, unfortunately, but TK can force the tie. It's Dan with a mistake, and this is so important here for AR having the double lead, and this is the next point for AR. This is a very great comeback here from them, taking the 4th point in a row. It's 5-4, and this was an unnecessary mistake there, but of course things like that can happen, and it is Aurora Racing coming closer and closer. It's 5-4, and Numelops is crumbling like a Subway cookie. It's crumbling like a Subway cookie. They, not it's. It's map number 2. Okay, next round, 5-4. And let's take a look. I mean, Aurora Racing has still to do some insane work here in order to make it happen. I mean, winning against Sinus Apple, against Darkbringer, against Dan is a very hard task. But they are doing it perfectly fine at the moment. So, Dan and Darkbringer and Sinus Apple are in the lead. And actually everyone dead except of Muda here. So he needs to rely on a miracle here. He needs to rely on a miracle. They can just save it here. They can just save it here. But Muda is coming closer though. Muda is pushing it. And yeah, I mean, unless no one makes a mistake here, it will be the round for Numelops. And with that, the match point. It will be the match point after that. Let's take a look. Muda actually falls down to P4 here. So great time here also from Dan, 0.85. Because he drove that one rather conservatively. They could save there. And yeah, that's the next round for Numelops. And with that, the match point. Match point for Numelops. Let's take a look how they are doing it. How will they cope that? This is an important round for both teams. But the pressure is definitely on the side from AR. They have to win this round. They are in dire need of this victory. It's nothing that they have to do more than winning this round. It is Muda again, not with a good start here. And yeah, not looking too good for him. But as well as Sinus Apple not getting the best speed. Mooney almost touches the triangle there on the inside, but was able to stay alive. Dan, however, with a crazy start. And also Muda is coming closer here, overtaking his teammate Mooney, going up to P4. Darkbringer TK are on P2 and 3. Muda has to overtake Darkbringer in this turn, and this is looking very good from Muda. What a line from Muda, and this would be enough if someone stays in that 5th position, but no, it's Sinus Apple on 4 and on 5, and this is enough for Numelops taking that. It is Mooney who made the mistake, and it is actually Numelops taking it. So that's the GG and the 2-0 victory from Numelops. That was a good performance, though. Let's see if they want to play Dreamer or not. If Aurora Racing Silver wants to play Dreamer or not. But yeah, sure, they want to play it. Nice sportsmanship. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's really cool. So props to AR again. I mean, after going out or like dropping down to the loser bracket, it is not for granted that you want to play that. But they're going to do it. So very cool to see that. And let's take a look. So we're going to play map number 3. And let's see how this will develop. So Dreamer, my favorite map. Yeah, 14-5 is the scoreline. Kanzinka is right. And hello, man. Hopefully doing good, man. Alright, so this is the last map. FMS Dreamer from Don't Care. Very cool map. Really liking it. So great work here. I just have to say that. And yeah, we have 2 warm-ups before we're gonna go live. And yeah, it is a AR dropping down to the loser bracket, but still nothing set in stone there. So I think AR will still like make it into the loser bracket final and maybe win that even. So they are a great team and they are just showing that, but playing against Numelops is a hard task. So this ending here, that's something, yeah? This ending can be very hard. But missing that is certainly not that... yeah, I mean, you can miss it, but you shouldn't. Let's say it like that. Alright, so second warm-up here on FMS Dreamer. And also, guys, I want to advertise a bit. I'm casting the Open Grand League on this channel together with Marius. So Marius89, my fellow stream friend and also real-life friend. So if you want to check out another cast from me and Marius, check it out there. Will be a good one. And yeah, thanks so much for the support lately. I just have to say that. Alright, but we're gonna go live now. Did I say OGL? I'm in TMGL, yeah. Sorry. I'm casting TMGL there. And I'm playing OGL after that. But I'm not streaming that. I will record that. Just thanks, as and also, yeah, the prediction. It was Numelops winning. So here, there we go. Let's take a look here into the first round. As it is Dan, not with the best start here by the looks of it, but comes closer with a good SD. So he can get himself some position. So this is much closer by the looks of it. As you can see, then with a weird or interesting lines here and Paragraph and Darkbringer are overtaking him. So it's currently a good, yeah, a good outcome or a good situation for Team Numelops as Darkbringer gets such a good SD here. Look at the speed from Darkbringer. Holy moly. Look at that. And Darkbringer will actually not take it here. Oh my god. Choking the ending. Dan is the only player who didn't make a mistake from the Numelops squad or trio. And it's the first point for AR Silver. Phoebe. Okay, next round, round number 2. Let's take a look here. Dan again with a very good start. Kanzinka finds himself in P5. But we see one player who made a mistake. It's, yeah, Muda on P6 at the moment. This is not good for Muda, as he's not even clearing that section here and has to DNF because you're not allowed to respawn. Also, Paragraph with a slowdown. That was weird. That looked pretty weird to me, but yeah, things like that can happen. But let's see the ending. This will, of course, decide a lot, as there's a lot of people missing the finish, actually. But Dan and Kanzinka survived it. And, yeah, only... oh, my God, man. Only 2 players, or two players have died here. And, yeah, you can see this ending. It is a Keck W, indeed. So, Yasina's Apple 3 for skins here. No, I think Cena's Apple is not playing because he did too many mistakes last week. The team is like, yo, Cena's Apple, focus on this map. You're good on that. And don't play this because you're bad. No, just kidding. But yeah, he was choking this ending a lot, actually. And once, like, if you choke it twice, then you're just overthinking it and you're dead. Somehow. But yeah, Cena's Apple is not, yeah, good. But this ending is also not that easy, because those sausage rolls can be pretty hard to do. As Paragraph is followed up by his teammate Muda, but where is Div? That's the question. Div is not finishing by the looks of it. Oh, he did actually, but in last. And this is not that what they're in need of. And yeah, 0.81 by Dan is a good time. And everyone has survived this ending, actually. Everyone has survived this ending. So 2-1 for Numelops, changing the scoreboards into their favor, or the points into their favor, and now are back up there again. Oh, we see 2 mistakes here. This is unfortunate stuff here. Who has actually made their mistakes? We see 1 from each team. We see Kanzinka making a mistake, and also Paragraph. So this is not good. But Kanzinka still able to finish by the looks of it. He's only 2 seconds behind, and this means if it would stay like that, so first and fourth for Numelops, they would win this round. But Moda and Div are pushing it. Moda and Div are pushing it, and Div is actually now on first, but then with a better SD and goes into the lead. And also Moda is pushing it here, so Div falls a bit behind. Den, however, with a good corkscrew section here, and also it is Darkbringer overtaking Div here, who completely died. And it's the next point here for Numelops. Oh man, only 3 people finished here. That's a complete clown fiesta, and this is not good. This is definitely not good. So 3-1 in favor for Numelops. Ah, yeah. Yeah, but Ethel, I mean, the car behaves differently where you are on the sausage block. Yeah. Cena's Apple. It can, you just have to time it very, very well, and I think a lot of muscle memory is required for that. Into the next round we go. We see Darkbringer and Dan again with a very good start. And it is their teammate Kanzinka, or their teammate Kanzinka. What is my English today? Their teammate Kanzinka not feeling it that well in this round. But there we also see Paragraph, who can make it happen here. And he's actually able to finish and snipe that first position with a 0.64. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. What a time, man. That is absolutely crazy. And that's the next point for AR Silver, because everyone has finished mysteriously, but that is absolutely crazy. So AR Silver is tying up, or is coming closer again. Almost tying up the scoreboard. But it's 1 point that they are short. And yeah, not looking too good for them, as Paragraph was on the wall on the inside. So was in the wall, not on the wall. Man, my English is so trash today. Could be because I played, or I watched a lot of chess videos. So, yeah. My brain is fried, let's say like that. Yeah, so Paragraph and Muda are actually leading, and they can reverse sweep it here. Look at that. They're actually, like, on P1 and 2, and Darkbringer, Dan and Kanzinka are so far behind. They just have to survive the finish ending, and they will not do so. Muda is dying here. Is he able to finish? No, he is not. And this was a freebie, a 3 point, and they are throwing it away. But yeah, the ending, of course, is not the easiest, but still doable. And yeah, that's the next point for... No, it's actually a draw, because yeah, we had 1 mistake here from a Numelops player as well. As someone is starting late, we see Kanzinka, who decided to give the people a little bit of an advantage in this round. So let's take a look if Kanzinka will actually make it here. Good line. Comes closer though. So if he started earlier, he would be in the fight for the top. But even without that, he is now on P4. So nice comeback here from Kanzinka. I mean, he's not losing time, he's gaining time towards the first position. And Paragraph and Div are his next victims. Let's take a look if he's doing it. Kanzinka with a good SD there, but of course there's still the ending that is left to be cleared. And Kanzinka is looking good to take this one. Yes, he's doing so. And Muda also finishes on P5. So that's the point here actually for for Aurora Racing. I was actually thinking about that, but yeah, it's a tight score now. But nice comeback here from Kanzinka. So not starting late. And there you can see the taps from Kanzinka. So you can see that he is probably playing with a keyboard device. Oh, but he found a shortcut. Kanzinka found a shortcut. And also Dan and Darkbringer. Oh my god, what is happening? So we have a triple lead for AR. So that was a little bit faster than expected. It was a little bit faster than expected, actually. So Paragraph, Muda, and Div are leading. If they're losing this round, I have no idea what to think. But they have to win this one. They have to win this one. They have to get 2 people through. They can't save it. They have 2 seconds. Will they do it? Div almost dead. Paragraph, yes. Div, yes. Muda, yes. And a 50.76. And that's the next point for AR Silver. So 3-4 in favor for AR Silver. But nothing is set in stone, of course. Let's take a look here. Next round coming up. Div and Muda not with the best start here, finding themselves 0.1 behind. But Darkbringer also didn't get it too good, but was able to readjust his line. So he's back in the top 4 fight. Dan, Kanzinka, and then we also have Paragraph falling a bit behind, though Dan. But so with that, it is Muda and Div who can capitalize from that. Div with a beautiful SD there. Look at the speed from Div. Goes to P2 with that. There was a great line here from the AR player. And also Darkbringer is doing it very, very nicely here. But we have a triple... we have triple AR behind him. And they will all survive it. And that's the next point for AR. And they're gonna take it. So 3-5 is the scoreline. And definitely a good performance here from AR on this track. Despite Muda stumbling here, 23 points only for him, but he still outscores Kanzinka here. And it is Dan who has 1 more point than Div, but Paragraph is just carrying his teammates. 41 points in 9 rounds. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, and then also with a mistake, not able to finish. He won't be able to clear those parts that are coming up here. So he is dying here in this round, and we see another player by the name of Dan, who is also behind. So Dan and Darkbringer, both with mistakes. And yeah, not looking good. So again, triple lead here for AR. And they can take this one home. As we see 1 mistake here for Muda, but it's not that decisive because they have 3 players on the field. Let's take a look onto Div. Div is passing it. Everyone is passing it here in this part. And also Muda is doing it. So yeah, gaining himself 3 points. And with that coming closer towards Dan. So maybe that's the internal battle now between the players. As we have 3-6 the scoreline, and that's the map point for them. Kanzinka. I buy 1G weed. Kanzinka. But dude, what is that? What is that reference? Kanzinka. Kanzinka. Kajika. Yeah, I always pronounce that N, and I don't know why. I have this Kajika. I'm sorry that I mispronounce your name every time. Kajika. Okay. Nice. Turbo can pronounce. And it is actually AR not winning here because Darkbringer and Dan have done it. So sorry, Kajinka, for not pronouncing your name correctly. Or Kanjinka. Kanjinka. Wait. I'm just calling him Kant now. Just kidding. Because his name is Kant. No! That was wrong. Oh my god. Oh. No! No! Kant. Yeah, LuckersTurbo. Man. Okay. Kajinka. Okay, this name is actually nice to pronounce, I have to say. Kanjinka. But it's so hard for me to pronounce that N with a G. Like G. That's so hard. That's so hard to pronounce. But yeah, without further ado, it is AR winning this one. I had to think, but they are winning this one here. GG. And that's the 7-4 for them. So they're taking it. So the total scoreline is a 19-11. All right. Or 90-12. Right? So GG. And that's from my side here for today. Was great for streaming. Was very nice.